Miss Fear is there?
Yeah, so basically it depends again. It's about looking at your code of conduct. So again, paying attention to what that person does to your body and how they make you feel physiologically. So if they make you feel dysregulated and scared, and if you're not sleeping, your body's full of stress and cortisol. So that's an indication. If that's what you're living in, it's about looking at somehow, however you can, creating some distance between yourself and the perceived threat. So it's about visualizing how you're going to do that. And a helpful way to do that is to really look at what is it about them that upsets you, that dysregulates you, and developing a code of conduct around that. So that's where I say, for my example, my intimacy circle, the times that the people that were in my intimacy circle really hurt me is when they did hurt me, but they wouldn't apologize and they wouldn't do anything differently. So they minimized my feelings, invalidated them, which made me feel worse. So going forward, in order to feel safe and to be able to regulate and feel safe in my environment, so I can be the best of myself and therefore give my best to the world, my code of conduct in my intimacy circle is, if somebody hurts me and I say I'm hurt, they say I'm sorry and they explain what they're going to do differently next time to avoid doing that. So that's just a baseline example, to come up with a code of conduct.
You're an amazing person who I literally tortured by making you smile so much to the point that you're going to sleep really good tonight.
I really will. I will.
Yes, because this reframing and rebalancing and resetting of your nervous system will come to an end once you're done with me. You know, whoever watches this third segment is not going to get any of this unless you watch the first two. But that's the way it works on my platforms anyhow. All right, so here we go. This is the game portion of the show. Here we go. Okay. All right, here we go, Lauren. Between the ages of 15 and 25, that's for you, it's about 3 years ago when you were 25. So between the ages of 15 and 25, you are a woman of one of the three categories I'm about to describe. Tell us which one or all three fit you. Mm-hmm. Between the ages of 15 and 25, you are a woman who needed to be taken serious. Mm-hmm. 2, a hot mama. 3, wanted to be left alone.
It's probably a mixture between 1 and 3.
Oh, no, you can't do numbers, sweetie. I do numbers. You got to say it. You got to let your brain hear you say it. What is 1 and 3? What?
Yeah, definitely wanted to be taken seriously and also wanted to be left alone.
It just sounds funny when you say it. I'm sorry. You wanted to be taken seriously, but yet still left alone.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Expound on that for us, please.
Yeah, so I wanted to be taken seriously. I mean, I think there was a little bit of abuse happening within that time frame as well. So I think I wanted to be taken seriously as a person that people would listen to, and that my voice would be heard. And then I also I was very independent. I didn't want boyfriends or anything to commit to. So I kind of I wanted people to leave me alone. And that's, again, my body's way of dealing with the trauma.
Yeah, right. Correct.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm laying basis with these various questions and statements and tips. So it sets up, or at least gives you a strong premise of how the next set of shows will go with between you and I, with us when we're together. Hopefully you're joining to my summer series of shows that we'll be taking on about these subjects. But at least you have a heads up this time. See, the first time you come on, I don't give you a real heads up. I just want to see your chemistry, the chemistry we have with each other, and see what works. And unfortunately for you, you got nothing done today. So anyways, I'm just joking. All right. So you wanted to be taken seriously and you wanted to be left alone. When you were in college, second question, when you were in college, there's 3, by the way. We have one more after this. When you were in college, did you consider yourself to be a hot mama? Okay, you're pausing too long there. That's a too long of a pause. you
No, but as
you
in, like,
must be frozen. Okay, so it's frozen. So hopefully you can hear me. Just give it a second here. Hold on. It's rebuffering there. Hold on. I'm looking at my bigger screen over here. Okay, so smile so I know it's still you're not frozen. Okay, there you go. All right, go ahead. You were going to say something. Go ahead.
I don't think. I think I was in uni. I suppose. Yeah, I suppose I on a level, but it was a strange fashion stage. I really liked velvet Doc Martens and shiny flare pants.
I'm sorry. You like velvet? Did you just say velvet Doc Martens? Okay, we need a picture of that. I'm posting that. You don't let me ever find it because you're history. I'm gonna put it on all 3 tiles that go across Instagram. I'll put it on YouTube. I swear I'll put it on YouTube. Everybody's gonna see it. Velvet Doc Martens. You know what? That should be your new nickname. I'm just gonna call you Velvet. That's your nickname. When you come on, I'm gonna post it. When you come on next time, I'm gonna say, here she comes again, Velvet. And everyone's gonna go like, who is that? I go like, @unique_behavior. Velvet. Unique. Velvet Doc Martens.
Yeah.
What made you choose Velvet Doc Martens? I'm not slapping it. I'm not saying it's bad.
Yeah,
I just want to know you. I just want to know you a little bit better.
Yeah, I think I like to push the boundaries in terms of.
No kidding. Yeah, that's like. Got you on that one, sister. I got you on that. You were pushing. You were like kicking it to you. Yeah, you were. Yeah, okay. Velvet Doc Martens. You said other stuff, but we can get into that. I'll watch this back when I'm ready for the next show. Okay, so that was the slowest, yes, I was a hot mama I've ever heard. That took like 4,000 words to say, yeah, well, I kind of, and then you dropped Doc Martens in there. That was cool. All right, third question. Here we go. We have discussed a number of different things today that can shed light on how people can respond, not react, but respond in abusive relationships or in challenging circumstances. What is your last bit of advice, your drop the mic moment that you could pass on to everybody that they can keep in mind if they're in an abusive, a difficult, challenging situation?
I think it's just looking at the neurochemistry of it, and it's not trying to influence anyone into any decision, but it's science. So if you're living in an environment that's full of danger, your nervous system will retune into self-protective defensive behaviors, and it will stay there until there are safety cues. So it's all about the balance. So it's basically up to anyone how they choose to live and what they need to do. But there's no right or wrong, but there are very definite actions and consequences in terms of neurochemistry. And if you want to live a life that is more peaceful and more calm, it's about looking at those codes of conduct and looking at how to embed safety cues and people around you that make you feel safe, so that you can give yourself the best opportunity to take your power back and reclaim your life, really.
The code of conduct that you're speaking of, similar to, or in other words, healthy boundaries. Is that what you mean?
But it's very difficult. I find myself, obviously been doing this work for a very long time, but before I was aware of any of this, to try and put boundaries in it was like gobbledygook, because my body was trained not to put boundaries in to keep me safe. So it's about actually looking at. You're starting again, and we got to end the show. What did you do that? You can't be dropping this stuff that totally just like pokes my brain, and then. Okay, we get the gobbledygook. Gobbledygook gets in the way. You can't think about doing boundaries because you've already been living your life one set way, and now you got to reframe so that you can look at life differently. But you're telling me then that you couldn't even think about putting up healthy boundaries because you were already conditioned to not have them. Yeah.
Okay, we got to end the show right there. I was going to go goofy, but there you give me going back being serious again. We're going to have to pick that up again when you're available and ready to do another segment and have enough rest and have more nappy stories about changing diapers and stuff that we could use on the show as analogies or examples. And I'll bring my own, but it's been a long time since I changed a diaper. But we're gonna have to go down this road of the gobbledygook that can get a person to not be inclined to set up boundaries that they truly need to have. But I like the way you said it, code of conduct. That there's a code of conduct that a person can have in their intimacy circle, friendship circle, acquaintance circle. And once people don't follow that code of conduct, we can't be in a position where we're trying to be so nice to someone else that we're not showing compassion to ourselves, that we need to let the drawbridge down and let them out and put it back up.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Go ahead. Yes, please. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Say
but
it again.
it's good for both parties, because
Yes.
then you're stopping them having an opportunity to hurt someone. You're
Yes,
preventing.
that is true. I love the way you see from a Google map kind of you see from 3,000 feet up and looking at the bigger picture. But I want to save the galaxy though, Lauren. I want to save the galaxy. Okay, all right. I'm sorry. I got to go watch some more TV or some Netflix. So we're going to be galaxy warriors together when we do a show. I should call it that. I should call it a galaxy town hall meeting where we're going to save the galaxy by neuroscience. Okay, all right. That's not going to happen. Anyhow, so thank you, Lauren. You have been absolutely tremendous. I could lay a number of other words on you, but the bottom line is I've had fun and I've learned a lot from you. Those are the two things that I got from this show today. And I appreciate that you took out of your time and your night to be here. And anything you want to say before you go, other than the fact you want to say the word goodbye? Go ahead.
Just thank you. I've had so much fun. It's been brilliant.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay. You really mean that? Or which? Wait. No. What? No. No. You know the question I should ask. What circle you got me in, girl? Which one you got me? Am I in the I, the F, or the A? Okay. Okay. But would you say? Wait. Would you say? Wait, what was that?
That's for next.
Oh, that's messed up. You one of them kind of. You're not gonna even tell me what circle I'm in. Now I don't know how to dress for the next one. If I'm in the intimate and I'm close friend circle, I know how to dress. So I'm gonna dress like I'm an acquaintance for the next show. Okay. I'm just gonna wear a t-shirt for the next. I'm an acquaintance. Okay, all right. It's been fun. We're done. I gotta go. See you. Yeah, thank you very much, everybody that's been here. I'm sorry if I'm not connecting with everybody here. Leave _no_contact_go_ghost. Poor Lauren, she has to sit here and go through this. Thank you for being here. You're one of my loyal followers and supporters of the shows. I appreciate it. And thank you so much. Also, I see the love on the screen. I saw all the hearts going for Lauren. Lauren, you've been loved. You're valued. You're needed. You're truly desired on this platform. And no matter how many other shows you do, remember, no one will make you smile as much as coming to see Paxton. Okay? Everybody needs to know that. You can go on other people's shows, but you will never find another Paxton. Okay, I just want you to know that. We had a lot of fun. Loved it. See you later, my friend. Take care, everybody. Love you guys. We'll see you later. Take care, Lauren. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.